Let's take a tour on GovReports, and explore some of the useful features. After you have completed the settings on your account, from the dashboard when log in, you can see the overview of your work in progress in GovReports, upcoming, and completed reporting obligations. You can customize by selecting which widgets, or information you want to appear on your dashboard, and where you want to place them by holding down the mouse with the drag and drop to where you want it to be. Customize button for you, to select what widgets you want on your dashboard. Clients. Let's bring in the clients, and test run the GovReports. When starting out with GovReports, 2 ways to add clients. 1. Manually entering the client, one by one. 2. Automatically importing the client list ATO, or from other software. Easiest is to import clients, by click to select import either from ATO, and wait for the magic to happen, or upload client list in CSV file generated from other software. Any clients not able to import, you can manually enter their details. GovReports classifies 2 types of clients: A. Individual, as individual taxpayer, and may include sole traders. B. Non-individual, taxpayer entities other than individual taxpayers, that is, a business structure, such as company, trust, self-managed super fund, etc., with inbuilt ABN lookup, so when you enter the ABN, the GovReports prefills the registered business, or entity names for you. The imported data will only bring in the ABN, or tax file number, and business names of clients you have under your agent number with ATO, but not the personal, or contact details required in most reporting forms. You will need to either edit each client to enter details, or synchronize from ATO via ATO services to get the personal, and contact details across from ATO to GovReports for processing of reports onward. Outstanding reports. Outstanding reports synchronizes with the ATO system, and some Office of State and Territory Revenue offices to list out all issued compliance reports, required for the selected business entity, or the individual taxpayer. These compliance reports include activity statements, taxable payments, annual reports, and all tax returns related to that taxpayer, or entities, as well as payroll tax obligations in the relevant state, or territory. To configure clients for outstanding reports in bulk, go to My Lodgments, select Outstanding Reports, click on Action tab, Client Configuration, and select which clients you want to receive outstanding reports for, and save changes. Depending on the size of your practice, you can set the frequency of how often you want GovReports to synchronize with ATO, for the updated outstanding reports list. To do that, go back to Action tab, and select Synchronize Frequency Setting, and the suitable option. The recommended is weekly, or fortnightly. With daily option, you may get unsynchronized records, or error reports, when ATO is offline during the weekend. Now you can go back to Outstanding Reports from My Lodgments, and click Update List for an updated work plan, with outstanding work items from your client base. Depending on the status of outstanding reports, you will have the option to prepare, or edit under Actions for each outstanding report listed. ATO services, inbuilt into GovReports for your convenience, when working on the client's compliance. Starting with ATO accounts, which shows the integrated client accounts, listing out transaction details from activity statements, and payments, penalties, and interest charges, and can be exported as Excel or PDF for reconciliation. From the My Clients menu, select the client name to open their profile page, go to ATO account, and click Synchronize to obtain the latest list of the ICA and running balance of the client with ATO. You can view the detailed transactions under View, and filter the transactions based on the period, start date, and end date, and export to Excel or PDF, checking BAS previous lodgments for client added in GovReports. If the client you added is an existing business with prior lodgments, then you can review the installment activity statement, or business activity statement, historic lodgments for your clients newly added in GovReports. GovReports pulls lodgment records from ATO based on the selected client and financial year. Go to My Lodgments, and select Activity Statement Summary. Select the client and financial year, and click Generate. You can view the activity statement summary for the selected financial year, and have the option to download the activity statement summary as an Excel file. Other ATO services including 1. Adding a client by selecting Maintain Authorization. Whenever a new client is added in GovReports, the client's records should match exactly the same with Portal. Using Maintain Authorization, it allows a tax practitioner to add an agent-to-client relationship at the client or account level, or a payroll provider to add a payroll provider-to-client relationship at the role level in ATO systems. When the relationship is added, the agent has the ability to view or action a client's record at the specified level. 2. Delete a client from ATO Portal. If a client is no longer your client, and has no prior lodgments done in GovReports, you can remove the client records from GovReports, as well from ATO Portal. Select Client Name. Click ATO Services. And choose Remove Client option. In GovReports, if you previously have lodged for a client, then you can only archive client, and make inactive. 3. Updating clients' addresses. You can retrieve a current, historical list of client addresses, geographic, telephonic, electronic, and authorized contacts, at the client or account level from ATO. You can modify the client address, and directly update the ATO system's file client address ATO services in GovReports. 4. Update banking information for the client. Allows updating the client's financial institution details in Portal. 5. Lodgment Advice. It is used to advise the ATO that a client no longer has an obligation to lodge an income tax return for one or more single years, or does not have an obligation to lodge future years. 6. Synchronize from ATO. The option to synchronize from ATO will enable you to pull a client's information from the ATO into GovReports. So, if you haven't entered the client's details when importing the client list from ATO, you can synchronize from ATO and enter some of the contact details. Prepare and lodge a form. From the client's profile, you can go to Forms and select the form you want to do for the client. Confirm the period date range, and click List. All activity statements fall within the date range, will be listed including installment activity statement, and business activity statement lodged, and unlodged from the ATO. If activity statement has already been lodged, you can click on, to do the revision, and if it is not yet lodged, the status is new, and you can select to start with the reporting. Let's select the new one to do now. Follow the prompts to select how you want to do this activity statement, and we are going to choose to do it manually. There are options to import from other external software including MyOB, Xero, Sage, Reckon, or QuickBooks. If it is an online application, you can connect with GovReports for direct import. Data will be prefilled from ATO, or from other software based on the selected entry type. You can overwrite data in GovReports, imported from other software. After reviewing data, you are ready for lodgment. Go to Summary and Declaration. Complete the declaration, and click Next. In the Save, Lodge section, you have different options such as Save as Draft, saves your current work in progress. Pre-lodge, validates your data with SBR, but will not save your data. Save and Validate, will validate your data with SBR, and save data entered on the form. Save, Validate, and Send for signature, will validate your data with SBR, save data entered on the form, and then move the ready report to digital authentication for digital signature settings. Or, the Lodge button, to submit report to ATO. When the report is lodged, all lodged reports are found under My Lodgments. History, or individual client can find the lodged reports associated with them, under the Lodge tab in their profile. Click, and select the lodged report you want to work on. You will have options to print the report, lodgment receipt, or email to clients, or more options under the Action tab. Activity Statement Summary Report. After you have added the new business client into GovReports, and ATO via ATO Services, and under Maintain Authorization, by obtaining the client's Activity Statement Summary Report, will give you the year-to-date summary report of their activity statements. This is handy for reconciling their account before starting the work items. Letters and Templates. Another handy feature is the letters and templates. There are few useful templates here, which you can customize, and attach to clients to send off, or for digital signature, and kept on their profile. Or you can create, or upload your own letter templates, and send to clients as part of your engagement, communications, or just news. There are many more features to explore when you start using the system. We have webinar recordings listed from the website, and you can watch them at your convenience, or just contact us for support. We look forward to hear from you soon.